Good evening and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of the London Greens Create a Club Career Mode Football Manager Save. We're back. We're playing the last pre-season friendly before we get into the competitive fixtures. And like last time, I've got a few notes for you guys just to tell you what's going on with the team. We're ready to play the friendly. With more or less my starting lineup, but I'm not quite certain on that just yet because there's been a few changes. So, Ollie Butler was stolen away by another club. Fair enough. You know, I can't keep hold of all of my players, and I am aware of that, so that's fine. Paul Brown also gone, our winger, who's been with us for a good while, been with us since the start, I do believe. So it is a little bit sad to see him gone, but it is what it is. It is what it is. To replace him, Ryan Hall, who has been tearing it up in the preseason. I've got to tell you, tearing it up. As well as Odukoya. Ayo Odukoya has also signed. Ryan Hall, Odukoya, they've both signed their full-time contracts. They're in the club. And we're paying like right on the wage budget. I think we may even be like £80 above the wage budget per week. But it's like, it's not that much. Like it's fine to work in a little tiny bit of a deficit. I'm not that worried about it. Fortunately and unfortunately, we signed Odukoya and we've got quite a good selection of strikers to choose from because Aaron Woodley, who got injured in like the second or maybe the first friendly game of the season, a really bad injury, like ripped up his leg ligaments or something. I can't quite remember what it was, like a Achilles injury or something. He was out for 7 to 8 months or something. Anyway, he's decided to call it and retired. And I did say to him, I was like, please, come on, stay. Like, work through the injury. You'll be with us. I would love to keep you in the team. But he said no. He was like, I'm not here. Like, I'm not playing. I want to basically, I don't know. I want to retire. I want to go do something else. And I was just like, you know what? Fine. That's fair enough. And there's not really all too much to say about it. Woodley's gone. We've got Odukoya. We've got Gonzalez, and we've got a nice attacking lineup. The only things I'm not quite certain on now in the starting lineup are Dean Hanna at right back / left back. Kind of they bounce between the two, Metcalf and Hanna. Harrison Moore in the midfield, and the goalie of Webb. But the thing is that I gave Webb the first choice keeper position. I gave it to him. I said, you are now first choice. So I want to stick by that. And to be fair, if I'm gonna stick by that, if I'm gonna make promises like that, I should be sticking by them, you know. So I don't really want to break a promise for no real reason. So far in the preseason, we've had a bit of an up and down time, but we've done pretty well in general. Last 4 or 5 games, we've actually dominated with our new players. Could I have asked for a better example with our new players tearing it up? Ryan Hall up the right-hand side into Odukoya in the centre. They've been scoring goals for fun. I think in one game, Odukoya scored 4 and assisted 1 to Gonzalez to make it a 5-0 win. And I was going crazy. I was honestly going crazy. I was like, we've found this guy. The scouts got Odukoya in. We gave him a trial. He said, yeah, I'll go on trial. You're a professional club. And then I offered the contract and he rejected it first time. He was like, no, it's not enough. It's not what I want. Obviously, we're playing a lot of clubs around us that are amateur, semi-pro clubs. So the fact that we're professional means that these clubs don't have a lot of a chance against us if we're able to pay money. But the reason we're able to pay money is because the board were like, let's pay money. I didn't have any control over that. The board said we're going professional. And I was like, okay, we're going professional then, are we? And there wasn't all too much. I didn't really have any say about it or anything. So I can't really complain. I can't really say I'm hard done by or that the other clubs are hard done by. I've just got to react to what's going on around me. So if we're paying money, it means we've got to work with finances. We've got to be working within the budgets and stuff like that. And when at the minute I don't have the money to give everyone a contract, if another club comes in and tries to take a player that I've not got on a contract, I'm afraid I can't really afford to keep them. I can't offer them more money. I don't have the money for it. So that is a risk. That is a risk, of course, if we do well in the season, if we keep earning money, if we get promoted, we might get some prize money. I may be able to sign some players back. There's always a chance. Oh, whoa, just off the bar. There's been a lot of hitting the post and hitting the bar already. But you can see this game is kind of going as the other games have gone, guys. We're dominating. We've had 9 shots. They've had 1. It wasn't even on target. It's only 20 minutes in. So I've definitely found what I think is my first team. I've definitely made some good signings. Ryan Hall and Ayo Odukoya are some really good signings, in my opinion. We're just playing well. We're controlling the ball. We've got good players all around the park. Hall is going to whip that one in. It's going to be 2-0, and it's going to be the same pairing. And there are actually bonus clauses in the contracts of those two players, saying if you get enough assists, if you get enough goals in the competitive season, I'll have to give you some more money. I'll have to pay out your bonuses. And if that happens, then that will happen. I don't want to not play them. And we want to win games, you know? So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but ultimately I want to win games. And if we have a bit of debt anyway, because we started in like £100 debt. Another goal there. Gonzalez gets the goal, Owusu with the assist. And we're already 3-0 up at half an hour. We are really dominating these friendlies, and I'm hoping that we can kind of take this domination into the league as well. Because if we are able to, we're just able to stomp the league and get promoted again. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. I kind of feel bad. What I'll be able to do is I'll be able to really mix and match, play different players, learn who's going to work for me in the future seasons, not just this season. You know, I need to be thinking ahead while also winning the games that we're currently playing. At 4-0 at half time, it could even be 5 before we get to half time. What I'll do is I'll make some changes. We can basically sub out the whole team in these friendlies, which is, oh, that's a bad foul. That's a really bad foul. That's a yellow card. Yeah, you can see the kit out, the opposite. Oh, no, that was a second yellow card, so that's a red card. Oh, that's not great. To be fair, I should say that Odukoya has got a habit of getting yellow cards, which isn't great. I think in 3 games, Odukoya's had a red card, a yellow card, and then in one of them, that led to a red card. So, yeah, not great. Not exactly what I'm after. Winkle can come on. Shammer comes on for Odukoya. Mickey Roberts comes on the left. Yep. The Costa, and then we move you forward just a touch. Rockesh actually can't come on because I've already made 2 striker subs. Alex Jones for Metcalf. Take a look at these. Everyone should be green. We've got Rowthorne for Moore, and that's the entire team substituted at half time. So yeah, Ryan Hall's gone off because he's playing an absolute blind in 9.5 and isn't happy about being subbed off maybe. But well, you've got to remember it is a friendly. So why is everyone angry? Why is everyone sad? Would have preferred to stay on the bench. No, 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 no. It's a friendly at the start of the season where I need to see what people can do. I need to see more work from everyone. Archer on the ball, whips it across maybe. Yep, does. Summer Skills in. And there we go. Another goal. All the changes have come on. And Summer Skills put one in after 5 minutes. So it kind of, hopefully I'm kind of seeing that my second 11 here, my second team, the substituted players can also come on and just absolutely dominate. Absolutely dominate against this team. Kit out London stats. I want to just quickly see where they're in level 11 here. Kit out London are in level 11, you know. So we are currently at level 13. We're playing in a Middlesex County League rather than an Essex League. But we're level 13 and we're absolutely smashing a level 11 team. It may not be their first team, like it may be their second team, or they're just getting players fit or whatever it is. But at 5-0, they've got a man down. Fair play, almost getting a goal there, but they've played an awful game. You got to say they've played an awful game. What I'm going to do quickly, guys, I'm going to go on to only commentary just as we finish up because it's 5-0 and I'm not really worried about seeing if we can score as many goals as possible. I just want to get through the game now at 5-0. There we go. They have scored. Fair play to them. They've made it 5-1, which is good for them, I suppose. It's not bad. London, we got a free kick. Reaches for his pocket. Yellow card. Okay. Let's can I turn that down a touch? I'm not actually sure I can. One sec. Viewer preferences. Match volume. Oh, it's actually quite quiet anyway. Oh well. Oh well, never mind. We've actually scored another goal. We've actually scored another goal in that time. We've made it 6-1. McCormack from right back has put one in. Probably off a mess of a corner or something like that. The XG is at 4. Yeah, like even this B team in the second half, if they're not really a B team, like it's kind of more of a rotation team. They're winning 2-1. So it's it's just we're just having a good time with it. We really are. We're just having a good time with it. Let's speed it up. Get to the end of the match here. Just 10 minutes to go. Speeding through. 20 shots placed, 11 of which on targets. Not bad. There we go. We've scored another one. Shammer gets the goal, which is awesome. That makes it 7-1, 3-1 in the second half. A bit of fun, that one. A bit of fun. A bit of an easy day out. Look at that XG as we just piled in the goals. I'm very happy with that. That was a little bit too easy, I've got to say. 7-1. We're still playing on cautious, because we're not trying to play silly football. We're trying to control what we can control. I don't think we're good enough to play as a unit, as a team, to kind of dominate possession. It doesn't really work for us. I tried it in a few of the first friendlies and it just didn't really work. So we're gonna have to kind of try going back to what worked last season, really. So there we go. Look at that. 5 wins in a row in August in the friendlies. I think all of these are against teams in our league, and then 2 draws against other teams. And the loss against Southeast, that was actually they are in our league. We're gonna play them next, actually. So yeah, we're gonna brush through the week before we get to the game, the league match, and then we're going to really focus. We're going to have to knuckle down. We have been named favorites to go up again, just like last season. We were named favorites, I think, for last season as well. Or perhaps as the season went on, we were kind of more likely to win. Yeah, rest, trend, style, balance. Yeah, I actually kind of want to see if I can make some training schedules for myself. Like I want to, yeah, there we go. I want to create a new schedule. Which this is actually something I've done a little bit less of. So I don't mind giving Mondays off because there'll be a game on a Saturday or a Sunday. Actually, I'll give Sundays off and then we'll give Mondays as a recovery day. So let's go with rest in the morning and then a recovery session, then rest in the evening. Then Tuesdays, go with what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We want some physical days. So we want go endurance and then resistance. Like the first sessions of the day will be physical stuff. And then we'll do tactical. No. Can we go to general? Oh, then we have some days of tactical stuff. So I like maybe there. Wednesday will be the toughest day. So let's go with defending there. Let's take a look at the defending one. It's defensive side of the game as a team. Yeah, actually, I like that. I like that. A day of defense. Then you have a recovery and a recovery. Friday, you're probably going to have match tactics session, recovery in the evening, and maybe a physical kind of... We do match tactics twice. Is there any need? Maybe we'll go to a match practice day. Maybe that should be on the Thursday instead. Actually, I think that should be on the Thursday instead. So we'll do match prep tactics there. Then we'll kind of do some make that recovery, that rest, and then general outfield. And the keepers work on what they're working on: defending, tactical. And then we'll confirm that for now. Save that as schedule 1. So now if I go back to the inbox, custom schedule, schedule 1, defending in units, aerial defense, ground defense. Next week is defense tactics. Yeah, and then what I can do is I can, over time, I'll start to kind of tailor things a little bit more. So we know we've got a game on Saturday, so I can actually give the Sunday to be a recovery day. And even give 2. We're at the 26th now, so we can move that to defending, engaging in units, and then attacking direct in units. Awesome. We can rest on the Monday. That's all right because we've just played a friendly. Travel, match, travel, rest, recovery. Can I play another recovery? I can do a whole day of recovery. That'll really, really help the injury risk kind of drop, you know? Match practice, max tactics. There's fitness stuff. There's recovery days. That's okay. That's actually okay. We're going to have a lot of games on Saturdays, to be fair to us. So that's okay. I actually don't mind that. Let's hit continue with those practices in place. We'll check how the under 18s are doing in their league. They unfortunately lost their first game, 4-3. What a game that must have been. Oh, sorry, get rid of that. Didn't mean to click on that. Fortnightly staff meeting. I would like a recap of that. Let's go down to the, where is it? It'll be in schedule, be in under 18s. They drew. Okay, so they drew their second game 0-0. There's a late sending off 2 days ago. Taff got an injury. That's not great. Got an injury in there. If we take a look at the under 18 squad and actually look at, let's say, maybe you can go like a general stats view. Playing time use selection info. Would that do it? Obviously, this is showing me as if they're playing for the actual team. No, I want to see how they were doing for their own games. Like for example, in this game, Andrews got a goal, Duncan and Sunderman got an assist, Reed got a goal, and Musso got an assist as well. So that's a 4-3 where we had a pretty good XG, but couldn't quite get the win. I have realized that they're basically going to play whatever tactic I'm playing, which isn't bad. I guess it does mean that they're going to learn. They're kind of going to learn whatever tactics I'm playing with. Right, we need to go into a bit of a squad build now because we're in the actual league matches now. So the first team is more or less as is with the players that we've signed on contracts. They don't have any information here. So Hannah is actually on a amateur contract. Sort by ability and see who's not included. Rowthorn. Okay, so Rowthorn's definitely got to be a sub. So let's make Rowthorn sub number 3. Shammer will be sub number 4. Winkle could be sub number 2. But I need more cover. I don't really want just one position. I would need a bit more cover. McNally actually offers a little bit more. So maybe we'll make Shammer sub number 5 and then McNally as right center. Or I don't know. That's why Brown was a really, really good addition. Dean Hanna's actually one of the supposedly the worst players on the team here. So let's take a look at position wise. Metcalf, Alex Jones does have a little bit more. We look like we're a bit weak at the left back position. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. In general, not left back, at right back. We're looking at right back here. McCormack's got half a star. Metcalf's got 2.5. Not looking good at it. Not looking great at it. maybe swap those. And yeah, so maybe Hannah will have to play a little bit more. That's fine. And again, I like Metcalf as a sub, but you can't really use a player as a sub like that. So we'll have McCormack as sub number 2 covering the wings. And then Rothorn covers centre back. That's all right. Goalie, Man will cover sub number 1 as goalie. And that leaves us with Rothorn, Shammer as 5. And then Shammer's actually covering everything. Shammer's covering a lot at the minute. So let's use Nethercott's actually injured. Returns to full care. No, yeah, that's fine. So there we go. That's going to be the squad that we're kind of looking at. We've got a lot of players here on the bench who are going to be kind of used if and when more than anything else, like when we need them. Kinda. It's not going to be easy to balance it out though. We've still got a lot of players, but the idea being is that we've got a lot of players who were last year not used, but it's actually a good thing because we can't sign everyone on an actual contract. So I think it's a good thing that we've got these players on amateur contracts. If we do lose players, hopefully not important players, but if we do lose players, then we've still got a lot of backup. And of course, we've got all of the youth players who we won't be losing because they're all on £50 a week contracts as youth players. Carney's got a small injury. That's okay. That's okay. That's not too bad. And look, the under-18s are actually playing on the same day as well, so that'd be cool to know how the under-18s do while we're playing in our first league game of the season. So nothing coming just yet. Go into the day of defending. West Ham Wednesday is day of defending. Thursday is match tactics, match practice. Friday is then do a bit more practice, keep your eye in, then a recovery, and then match focus. Want to focus on the game that we've got to play. Saturday is the game day, and then a nice day of recovery on Sunday. Make sure anyone who's got like a slight injuries don't lose them properly. That looked like an offer coming in for one of our players, but Jack Smith, I don't think is in the plan. I don't think is in the plan. Actually, no, wait, was that? No, Davies, those were different things, I think. That wasn't anything to do with our Jack Smith, I don't think. I think that's a different Smith. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I thought Smith was one of our players that was kind of sitting in the under 21s for most of last year because we had a lot of players that we brought in on free contracts because we just had a lot of freaking players. Recruitment advice. They want me to offer professional contracts to a lot of the youth players, but the thing is that we take a look at these contracts here. We take a look at the general info. It's actually a little bit easier. Everyone's on £50 a week. Yeah, fine. They're on £50 a week. It's a lot if you add it all up. Out for 2 to 5 weeks, out for not very long at all, out for not very long at all. But lots of these contracts are 2026, so there's 2 years on these contracts for these youngsters who want to kind of break into the team at some point, and they certainly will. They certainly will, but they're not ready just yet. For example, if we take a look at the goalie and compare with our first choice goalie, he's actually got some stats that are better than Webb as a goalie, as a young goalie, but not all of them. The physical stats are much better for Webb's got years on him, but the actual like kind of let's say more technical stats, the young keeper's got a little bit more on him. So there will be chances, I would say, for the young keeper to have a go. Oh no. Russell Short's injured, damaged heel. Leave it to the physio. We're not going to risk playing Short. Short's our captain. Short's our captain. Going into the first game, we're going to lose our captain and an important member of our defensive back line. Not great. Not great. That is really not great. But that is why we've signed Winkle as well. Winkle is our scout / backup centre back who has been doing all right even as a backup. So yeah, see, Winkle's going to come in for Short. They want to swap that around. They want to get Rothorn in. I'll attend the press conference. It's the first game of the season. Let's attend the press conference. Do you think we can get off to a winning start? Of course we can. Will be the key. He is definitely a good player. From Henderson. Nope. You begin the new campaign. Yeah. We will miss him. as much as look, I'm hella excited. Are you happy with our team performance this season? With the break when what? Yeah, we were smacking goals in. Um, yeah, I mean we should be. I am confident, but I'm not sure exactly. Do you agree that is necessary? Nah, let's not talk about it. We're here on merit. Yeah, we earned our place here. We won the league last year. Um, yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah, cool. The ideal profile for this match. I mean, a great player. Do you have a favorite? Yeah, gonna be me, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm confident. We're gonna win these games. We need a good start. We need to get off to a good start. We've got a little bit more plan in place, than I did last season. I've learned a little bit from playing a season under fixture clash. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I don't have a under 21 squad, I'm afraid. I don't have it. I did last season. I didn't have it under 18s, but now I've got an under 18s because the youth intake has been pretty good this season. It's coming into this season. So I'm not really sure where the worry is coming from there, It's not really a big worry. Um yeah, into the game. Training report's fine, but we want to go into the game. We want to win this first game, Southeast Athletic. We want to get revenge for that friendly loss that we took against Southeast Athletic. Good to um Good to mention as well that we did play that last game 7-1, that 7-1 win against a team that's quite a few divisions above us on um on the cautious tactic, plan A. Last season we did start to work through hoping for a defensive approach. They want us to win. They expect a big win. We've got one loss against them, yeah. Eligible. Yeah, I mean, he might have potential, but there's no point for me to no point in me going and giving him a contract. Oh, it looks like the under 18s got the win. Awesome. Yeah, they did 2-1 against Tonbridge. Okay, awesome. So that's their first win. They got a draw, they got a loss, and now they've got their first win in the league. That's awesome. It's actually really cool to see to see that kind of stuff happening. That's awesome. Like we're going to be watching our youngsters as they play um in a league that's going to be completely separate to the league that we're in, but it's going to be really important. Okay, so yeah, so Winkle's going to play. Everyone else is more or less a bench sitter at the minute. Archer, Meek, Harney, Jones, maybe Roberts. They're also potential players that can like slot into the first team, but I think the first team that we've got, the only weak link, the only kind of weak part of it for me is Hannah at the back. But that's neither here nor there because we've got to play with the players we've got and we've got to try and do our best with them. They'll look at that, they're playing very defensive in the midfield. Only three players up top, where we'll play with four. Let me go into the settings here. Key highlights. Slow down the highlights there. I'm actually going to turn the sound off for a little bit. It's just a little bit easier for me. Ball just bouncing around there and goes out. But that's us. We're having the shots to start here. We're having the shots. Oh, and look, Southeast Athletic have got a attendance of 146. So they've actually got a few more players coming into this, watching these games. Comes out to Moore, just smacks it over. But we're playing in white, guys. First time, I think, in a long time that we're playing in white, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, here we go. We got a defender chance here. We got a defender chance. Oh, we're going to try and nick the ball. Not, unfortunately, we couldn't get that, but we did nick it eventually. Owusu on the ball. Plays it up to Odukoya. Odukoya, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? Back to Metcalf, into Da Costa. Nice. Really well done to Owusu. To more. Back to Owusu. No. A bit hasty on the pass there. But we get it back. We get it back. Late change. Tom Winkle gets the ball back. Gonzalez on the ball. Plays it back to Kasongo. Moore plays it over to Gonzalez. No, not a weak pass, and then we've given it away. This is a really long highlight that so far is like come to nothing. We've got the ball back again. Moore plays it over. What a ball. Odukoya is going to try and get there. It comes out to Gonzalez. It's an open net. It's got to go in, and it does. There we go. Gonzalez puts it away from 20 yards out because the southeast keeper made a bit of a mistake there. Made a bit of a hash of that one. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to go 1-0 up, and we're going to try and see what else we can do here. That's put us top of the league. Top of the league already. We'll take a look at the latest scores around the grounds. No other games have broken the deadlock just yet. Here we go. Metcalf on the ball. Takes the shot. Oh, good save. Good save. And held onto it. So a good catch. Good catch. Okay, southeast keeper's going to clear it out. Humpback clears it out. Metcalf wins it into Hall. Hall plays it long and across, but can't get the control on the pass. So where are you going to go? Into the midfield? Okay, pressure on from Gonzalez. Oh, not Gonzalez, sorry, Da Costa. And Da Costa gets the ball back. Lovely stuff. Hannah across to Winkle. Winkle probably going to play this up the field. No, across to Metcalf, and we go up the right. I don't mind that. Hall plays it up instead. Odukoya on the ball. The new signings linking up. Odukoya into Gonzalez. Got to be two, and it's missed it. Oh, how has he missed that one? How has he missed that one? I've got to say it, that's a bad miss. If we needed a goal, if we were 2-1 down, 5 minutes to go, and we needed a goal, that would have been it, and we've missed it. You know, like, you've got to think of it like that. You've got to think of it in the case of that was a chance to make this game 2-0, to take the lead even further, to, you know, grab a bit more control. We weren't able to. At the moment, we're working on work the ball into the box. We're having a lot of shots anyway, so I don't really need to change that, to be honest. I don't really need to change too much at all. We're playing really simple football, playing on the low block here, and it's working. You know, we're letting them have possession. We're saying you can have the possession all you want. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna hit you on the counter. We've got pacey players, good players. We're gonna do exactly what we want to do anyway. Owusu's gonna keep that in. Really well done. Turn it, get the ball back in. Yeah, more lovely pass. Oh, he's gone down. Oh, no penalty. Okay, fine. And now we're going to try and win the ball back. Can't quite get it there. Beck on the ball. Plays it out left. Abdullahi on the ball. Plays it back. Okay. There's a longer highlight, but can we grab the ball back? We're really trying to pressure them here. We don't mind them having the ball. There is going to be a lot of this season, I would say. Have the ball. Break us down. When we get the ball, we'll hit you direct, we'll hit you fast, and you'll have to do. There we go. No, Metcalf, you could have left that. There was no need to do that. And now they've got a chance, and Thomas is going to whip one in, and that was a mistake from Metcalf. He did not need to keep that ball in. There was no one going for it. A little bit silly, and we're 1-1, and we're going to have to try and find another goal to get ahead in this game again. Anna, well stolen, well played. Yeah, good running. Really well played. And just keep going. In my eyes, you should have just kept going there, bud. Costa nicks it. No, more nicks it. Okay. Gonzalez going to keep. Yeah, look at that. The pass is forward. Yeah, really well worked. Inside. Odukoya is an open net. It's got to be a goal. Yeah. There was no way. That was really well worked. Gonzalez played this easy pass up to Owusu. Kind of a heavy touch in a way, but cut down the angle. Doesn't matter. The ball was on point. The cross in was on point, and Odukoya makes it 2-1 with his first competitive goal for us. Really well worked. I'm fairly certain that Odukoya has actually got. He does have. Take a look at the contract details. He's 9.5% of the wage bill. Oh no, it's assist. It's assists for Odukoya actually. So we look at is it Hall who also has? Oh, Wushu's got a yellow card. That's not great. We're gonna have to tell him not to do that. Let's go into the squad real quick, and I want to take a look at Ryan Hall's contract as well. He's got assist bonuses as well. Okay, yeah. So they're both actually assist bonuses, which is interesting. Interesting. Because you would have thought that Odukoya would be like, no, I want to score goals, but is what it is. Webb clears the ball up. It's not very well taken, but we do get it back from a bad header. Hannah play it wide. Yep, Owusu play it forward. Play it forward. No, okay, runs himself, then plays it forward. A really good pass, and what a goal. Okay, really good goal. Owusu didn't play the pass, and then he did a half a second later, and he forced Gonzalez into a first time finish, a one time finish, and Gonzalez puts it away, scores his second goal of the game. Owusu grabs another assist. And unfortunately, with the yellow card, Owusu is going to have to come off because I do not want any red cards. I don't even want a chance of a red card. So Nethercott is going to come on. Play the same role. I don't mind that. Just play the same role. If we take a look at everyone's fitness levels, everyone's looking okay. We're looking okay. We've had a lot of rest before that. Well, you're unhappy because I've taken you off, but you get a yellow card. You're risking a red card for the team, and I don't want that. So you've got to come off. It's kind of harsh, but it's the way I work. Metcalf whips it in. Winkle the back post. It comes down to Odukoya, and Odukoya puts one in. Winkle gets the assist. We're really dominating. Guys, if this season is a lot of this, what I may do is kind of skip a few games every now and then and get through the season a little bit faster because if we are just dominating every game, although it's fun to watch for me, watch my players do really, really well, I don't know if every episode needs to be us playing 3 league games of which I win all of them. Like if the friendlies and that's unlucky. If the friendlies are anything to go by, we're gonna do well this season. This league game is already 4-2, but like 4-2 is not the end of the game. There's a long way to go. So I might be a bit like early kind of talking like this, but I am also thinking about the game realistically because the bookies in the game said that we are absolutely going to smack this league up, and that's a pretty easy goal there. Odukoya's got an assist already. That's one assist. Gonzalez smacks in a hat trick, and I'm probably going to make the sub just to chill things out with Odukoya because if he does get a lot of assists, I'm going to have to pay him out. And I don't know. I want him to get assists, but I don't want him to bankrupt us. If he gets 25 assists and bankrupts us, that'll be something else, I wouldn't really want that. Anyway, 5-2, 30 minutes to go. And look, they're really struggling, taking yellow cards and everything. So that's tough for them. Lovely moves. Okay, they're still playing quite well, but we're just on top of things at the minute. We're just on top of things. Well won back. At least that was a good header. Wooderson out wide. Maybe speed these highlights up just a touch. Just one. Yeah. Well stolen back from number 16. It's number 16. Nethercott. Nethercott has come on. I'm not actually sure how many games Nethercott's played for us. But he's playing a good game so far. Shammer brings it down to Hall. Hall into Shammer. Shammer's going to get the shot off, and it goes in. What a goal. Ryan Hall gets the assist. And in the same way, going to take him off. And, what should I do here? What should I do here? Bring on Rowthorn. Let's play a little bit more centrally. Another card there. I don't really mind that. Can't really play anywhere else. We're just going to play up the left-hand side, it looks. But that's 6-2. And first game of the season, it's already looking like we are one of the stronger teams. This kind of performance is a well, I don't know. It's probably a bit worrying for the other clubs, but it's fine for us. I don't mind it for us. Eventually, that's so weird. Like eventually, the Southeast Athletic just smack the ball long, and it's kind of like, what was the point in that? Um, all the passing just comes to nothing, and you're like, okay, fine. Not long to go, but can we put in a 7th? Well in. No, it's a penalty. Okay. Gonzalez should probably take it. Is it Gonzalez? I can't actually see. It is Gonzalez. He's going to take it. He bangs it in. It makes it 7, and that's 4 for Gonzalez in the first game of the season. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 7-2. I think we've got a squad that is a bit too strong for this division at the minute. But, again, I could be a bit early on this. I could be saying this a little bit too soon because this is only one game and maybe things are just going well for us. But what we'll do is next time out, guys, we'll play 2 more games in the league and we'll kind of see how it goes again. 7-3. So, like, we are conceding goals. We are conceding goals, but we've also put in 7. So, like, even if you conceded 5 when you've scored 7, you'd be like, yeah, oh well, scored 7. Like, doesn't really matter. And the Costa's a bit tired. Tell him to come off. Can I tell him to just come off? Like, substitute off for no one? Because, oh, look at that. Greenwich should grab one back. They might. Oh, look at that. A really late surge of goals in this league. Look at that. 89, 86, 90 plus 1, 88, 73. Lots of late goals. That is full time and we get the win. It was a huge win. It was a huge win. 7-3. First game of the season. Are you kidding me? Absolute dominance. And we're going to be top of the league. And if we keep this up, we're going to blow through this division and then move on to the next. Yeah. But there is a long way to go before then, guys. Don't you forget. So London Rangers reserves, Kensington Dragons reserves. So yeah, there's still a few reserve teams in here. So we are going to be facing some teams that have decent levels and stuff like that. So yeah, he did. He definitely did. Press conference about to begin. Yeah, I'll attend the press conference. Really impressive. I mean, what a spellbound. Well, they've got a day of recovery anyway, but what a spellbinding display. Is that how you saw it too? Yeah, we smacked them up. 37%. That's the tactic. We had a tactic. Substitute him when he was on a hat trick. Well, yeah, yeah. It's absolutely epic. Goal scoring debut, yeah, but the assists are what I'm worried about. Look, the paying out for the assist. I've got to try and be ruthless here. He played well, got the assist as well. Yeah, it's not for me to discuss. That's a kind of I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's their manager. I don't know him. Yeah, I don't know him. Odekoye in top form. Yeah, he really was. Awesome stuff. 7-3 to start things off. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. What we're going to do is we're going to get to the end of the Sunday, maybe get to the Monday, take a look at the table, because there might be some games that are yet to be played, like on the Sunday. And then we'll take a look at the table, and we should basically be top. Should be. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. Let's take a look at the competitions. Yes, there are still games to be played. So let's just continue on, get the Sunday games out of the way. And then we will know where we stand after one game. We could go straight to the top after one game week in the division, and hopefully, hopefully stay there for the rest of the season. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. We've only played one game. I don't want to judge things too early. I'm just saying that if we do keep winning games like that, then yeah, we did spend a little bit this month. Then I may well do a few skips and stuff like that. Scoring 3 at home. Oh, he's broken his own record. He's broken his own record. He's broken a league record as well by scoring 4 in that game. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. That's awesome. Breaking records left and right. Lovely stuff. We're still on a Sunday. Let's go through the training. That's the end of the training week, actually. We want to get to the next training week. Nice day of rest and recovery on the Sunday. Yep, there's the games that we want to see. Taking a while, isn't it? It's like, yeah. There we go. Okay, that's the games played. Awesome. So let's go into the inbox. Disappointed with the sign. What? Well, he's a scout as well. He's not just a player. He's also a scout. So you got to think about what he's providing the club. He's providing the team. Brighton Ropes reserves get a 3-2 win. Kodak and Philip draw 1-1. That's the training. We're on schedule 1 for now. Game saving. And as soon as the game has saved, we'll take a look at the table. But we should be absolutely top of the league by goal difference, because there'll definitely be other teams that won their games, but no one, I don't think anyone scored 7. Yeah, there we go. So our goal difference is through the roof already at 4. Like after one game, 4 goal difference. We're gonna, oh, that's not good for Southie. They're gonna be looking at relegation if they don't buck their ideas up. But that's only one game in, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode 1. We're up to 45 minutes now on the recording. That is why I tend to skip between games and stuff like that, because otherwise the videos are so long and that you don't really get much achieved. But that was definitely some achievement. First game, 7-3. Big win. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I shall catch you next time.